In this track, Gil Sandler offers his rendition of The Birth of London Fog, one of Baltimore's most famous men's clothing companies. The following Baltimore story aired on WYPR on June 16, 2006.
On the bitter cold Thanksgiving evening of November 1938, a young clothing salesman was driving back to Baltimore on the road leading out of Williamsport, Pennsylvania, when he had a flat tire. His name was Israel Myers, and he would recall, telling this story years later, how that flat tire would change the history of the clothing business. He said, "When I stepped out of the car into the cold, I realized how warm, even hot, the car's heater had kept me. I was wearing one of those monstrous heavy overcoats men wore in those days. Then I realized. In years to come, most men would no longer need those heavy coats, just to go from warm car to warm home, office, or workplace. What men would want was a coat that was warm but light and could double as a raincoat." And that is how, on this trip from Williamsport to Baltimore, Israel Myers invented London Fog. Some 15 years earlier, Myers had been a student at Baltimore City College High School, and it was a visit to the school by the late showman Billy Rose that changed young Myers' life. Rose, before he was in show business, held the record as the world's fastest shorthand stenographer, and when he gave a demonstration of shorthand at City College, Myers was impressed. He very soon was a stenographer with a company that would become London Town and introduced London Fog raincoats to the world. He explained how London Fog coats came into being. "I began to fool around with a water-repellent fabric called Dacron, and in 1951 I put together the first water-repellent lightweight coat that doubled as a raincoat." When London Fog was sold in 1976, its sales were in excess of 150 million, and London Fog coats were being worn in 41 countries. Not bad for a 17-year-old kid from Baltimore who started in life as a stenographer in 1923, using shorthand he learned at Baltimore City College.